I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. The girls kidnapped from Kebbi State have been returned to their parents. They no longer know the words to use, either rescued, released, or freed. We don't know the words to use because I did a video, Who Can We Trust in Nigeria Now? But the verdict from the mouth of the terrorists is very, very significant. And there's a video in Hausa language that is trending. The terrorists were interviewing our children that were kidnapped. They asked them, how many planes did you see flying over? They said many, uncountable, according to the interpretation. How many helicopters did you see flying over? Oh, they say many. Did we you? They said no. Would we starve you? They said no. So we are releasing you because your government has negotiated with us. I don't know what that means. And so that they will soon come and collect them. And then the girls were released. And then the usual protocol. They carry them in buses. They will take them to the government house. You see people with flowing babariga and long caps. They will come there, the usual ceremonies and speeches. As we are talking now, there are other kidnappings that have taken place in Sokoto State, in Kwara again, several other places. There must be something that the terrorists are doing right and the government is doing wrongly that is making them to increase the tempo of the kidnapping. Number two, the psychology of those children will be damaged forever, and the psyche of our nation is being dangerously damaged by two things. Number one, the terrorists told the children, your country has failed you, your government has failed you. That verdict from the terrorists is very damaging. And there is another thing that is happening. The soldiers were released now after spending 10 years in detention. I don't know whether last year or so, but the videos are online, shared by Punch. One of them said that he demanded for ammunition to fight terrorists. His father was a soldier. He took the work of fighting the terrorists as his personal business, as if he owned Nigeria. Usually, they are Southerners. 90% of the chances they are Christians. And because he said that, he was detained, court-martialed for mutiny. He said that the military police wanted him to change his statement. He said no. They jailed him underground for a whole year without seeing the sky. And he made a statement. He said, when you see the sky, it gives you courage and it gives you hope. And they released him after spending 10 years because his death sentence was commuted to life. Another soldier, this time a Yoruba man, said that they were told to go and dislodge people in Borno State who have been there for years, and that there will be air cover. The air cover did not arrive, that the air cover will soften, then they will go there for mop-up. The air cover did not arrive, and they were ambushed. Usually ambushed. And I kept saying that our soldiers are dying unnecessarily because they are informants in the system. And quite a number of them died. And then they said they were going again to retrieve the bodies. And this those of you talking about obeying command, when Yerima was standing in front of Wiki. Some of you don't understand the intricacies of life. The young man said, we didn't have air cover when we were going. Is there going to be another air cover for us to retrieve the bodies of our colleagues? For asking that question, he was court-martialed and jailed. Thank God they are turning these things to civil courts now. Want the courts to be, any soldier that misbehaves or has an issue would be taken to the court. And he spent 10 years. What? And then some other 4 younger soldiers were dismissed because he was still shooting at the terrorists when they were withdrawing. to save his life and his colleague. The terrorists are now in charge and they are making mockery of our soldiers and they are disgracing our uniform. Worse off than Wike telling Yerima to shut up. The way it is going, the morale of our soldiers will go down terribly. There have been recent incidences of successes by our troops. The Commander-in-Chief, President Bola Tinubu Ahmed, please encourage our boys, give them the best ammunition, and our community leaders, the rich men in these states, rich men in Kwara, rich men Saraki, rich men in Ekiti, rich men in Ondo, rich men in Delta, rich men in wherever. You alleged with your flowing robes that you use in intimidating people. Buy bulletproof vests for your vigilante. Give them helmets. Get good ammunition for them. Because the vigilantes seem to be more forceful in defending their own people. Insure them. And then anyone that loses his life, compensate the family very well. And I want to speak to the Western governors. In Oyo State, Amoteku want to go on demonstration. They wanted to go on demonstration. On protest because of not being paid or whatever. Please pay them well. Pay them well. Pay them well. And those of you in the South, it's like you are sleeping. Our forests are already surrounded. The Northerners have called an emergency meeting. Northern governors. The Western governors have called, I don't know of the Eastern governors, but those of you from the South, you are camping until they will come and decapitate us. You are decamping. You are not serious-minded. You don't know that the oil is the target of this terrorist. And you don't know you need to protect this oil and protect ourselves and protect your citizens. You need to come together quickly from the South and hold a security meeting and form a resistance to these terrorists that are trying to overwhelm us. The vex for this country. And the vex well. I never knew old age that this kind of nonsense would hear.